3. What is up, guys? How's everybody doing? It's Monday. I just got, or Monday. Friday. Why did I, oh, because I usually live on Monday? I don't know. What's wrong with me? Rancor decided to get a new knife in his life. So we're going to go with that. And let him keep it. Because it looks good. I pity the fool that don't eat my breakfast cereal. Dang. So we got a new knife specifically for Mr. Rancor here. Because knives are life. That's more like it right there. That's more like it right there. Except for he doesn't want to stay standing. Why don't you want to stay standing? Because I don't want to. And the chat has died. Kathleen, how did you know it would fit in the hand? It just looked like the right size, you know. And plus I'd already put that mini Corvid cleaver in there, and it hasn't come out since. It's basically lived in there. It doesn't fall out. It's perfect. So we've got that going for us, which is nice. You just get him to stay. I don't want to stand up. What's up, Ground Fog? He just wants to lean on his hand. He's tired. Paul. Oh, you can see all the way through him. Good Lord. All right, we're going to set him back in his home for now. I need to stand up. All right, what's everybody up to on a Friday? Getting into it, getting rowdy, getting dirty. What's up, Rachel? Yeah, got the weekend. I'm free. I'm going to do some work projects, knife projects, start prepping for Texas. And yeah, that is cool as hell. What's up, Trish? I have not updated my chat filter yet. So we have that. What's up, Matt? Shaving a haircut, 2 bits. What's up, Mac? Speaking of shave, bro, this is getting a little thick. So I want to show you guys something I got in the mail today. What's up, David? Actually kind of interesting, and I'm kind of eager to kind of figure a little bit more out about it. But as you know, let me grab a couple of things here. Shoot. 13 days, Trish. Almost there. Don't take too much off. Oh, I'm not cutting my hair. I could potentially shave the beard, though. It'll grow back fast. This is like not even barely a month. It's just thick. I did go under here. Ron Cray, what's up? No baby faces? Rachel's like anti-baby face. But I don't shave, like I'll trim it all off. you just trim it off, and then it's like 5 o'clock shadow everywhere. And then by the next day, I'm already kind of starting to grow it back. Snail Trail Dale, boom. What's up, dude? How are you doing today? Do not ask me. I would say leave it. It's all about the comforts of life. And one of the things that's comfortable in my life is not really having to shave all the time, which is why it grows. But then as it gets long, it gets itchy, and I like it to not be there. And so I can now go spend 5 minutes and just trim it off, just done, feel good, and then in a few weeks, do it again. That's kind of how I've been living life. I've had jobs where I had to shave regularly, and that sucks. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Stacy's in here. What's up, Stacy? How are you doing? Anybody got any fun plans this weekend? My face hasn't seen a razor since 2012. Donnie, I've got a new blade steel in the house here that I want to talk about that is interesting. It's interesting. So, yeah. What's up, Joe K? We're going to wait a couple of minutes here. It looks like we got a nice little crew showing up. But as you all know, a nice staple, I have the Drop Bear Compare that I use in the vids because I don't have bug out. And so it's like the good size user. I always say the Drop Bear is same size as your pyrites, your bug outs. So it's a good size comparison. It's the one I use in my videos. If for those that watch them. So yeah, Drop Bear. Not too long ago, Geo Knife. You guys know Geo Knife, kind of a newer kind of buzz around the knife community. They sent me the Ethereal cutter. Wait. I do. They don't get tons of views, which, you know, it's fine. My shorts get more views. You guys want to see my shorts? They get the views. Good God. Yeah. What's up, Henry? David hasn't used a razor since 2020. I'm trying to think of the last time I used a razor. I trim, but I don't shave with a razor. I know Paul, you can do more than view them, maybe. Climb on in. Hop on in. There's room. So Geo Knife sent me the Ethereal cutter. This is a bug out killer. It's very similar, obviously, to the Drop Bear. I actually kind of like the way the crossbar action is on this a little bit more. It's a little bit stiffer, but it works good. And the dimple titanium texture on there is just fun. Like, look at this screw right here. Just focus on that screw. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right? Greg Vanderflip. What's up, Con? So, yeah, Geo Ethereal cutter. Well, Geo just got a hold of me recently and said, hey, got another one for you. Want to check it out? And I said, sure, why not? I don't get a ton of knives from the channel. I've gotten a few here and there. A couple of companies have treated me pretty nice. But I don't really, I buy most everything that I have purchased with my own money. When I do get a company that sends me something, I let everyone know why. Why what? Why am I acting silly today? It's Friday. Keep beard butter and wax. What's up, Fred? How's Fred doing? Fred's got a bunch of plans right up to Texas. So anyway, I do not get too many knives from companies, but every once in a while I got someone will send me one here. I apologize, this is upside down, everything, or inside out, backwards? Backwards. Sure. What's up, Zachary? But Geo just got a hold of me, said, hey, we have a new knife. Would you like to check it out? And here it is. We got some weird, interesting new blade steel. So if you have not received, do you want me to, I can turn this around. Or do we just want to have a moment? I should probably look at eye to eye at least. Okay. Here we go. Can I, hold on, let me adjust this. You can get with this, and you can get with that. This is where it's at. Okay. Fred, actually crazy. Uncle, flying to Miami after the show. Set up another set. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Fred. Sorry to hear that, bud. Safe travels for sure. I like the beard. It suits. Says, Herne, what's going on, dude? If you do that again in the camera, I will unsubscribe. What? Louie Lou Dog. Just got back from Upper Red? Nice. I still have not been up to Red. I still have not been up there. And I've been meaning to, but it's kind of one of those things. Time keeps on slipping. Okay. New Geo knife sent to me from Geo. Clearly. Thanks to Geo. I will share it with everyone and we will test this thing out. So we got to take a look at this thing. So this is the Komodo is what it's called. So funny I said Komodo. Wait. I don't remember what I said in the video. It was funny. It is a crossbar lock. Got a couple extra Omega springs. We got a Geo card. Go to the black side. Geo. All right, we'll set that up there. Here it is. Oh, we'll go ahead and. Boom. He was in his 90s. Great life. Passed in his sleep. Best way. Well, that's good, Fred. Bro, this guy stole my nose like a year ago. He still hasn't given it back. Okay, so this is the Geo knife Komodo. And it's still kind of cold. Just came in from outside, but look at this blade. Donnie, take a break for a sec. Just a quick sec. We have a Damascus steel and copper 10 CR 15 CO MOV is what they're calling this. But look at that. And it's like mirror polish. It's definitely, you can see the reflection right there. Crossbar lock. Thumb studs. And it is cold, so we're getting, you can see the sweat from it being cold. So we have a titanium. What are they saying? It's a 6AL4V titanium that they anodized blue and then looks like they stonewashed it to kind of give it a kind of battle-worn look, and then the gold accents. What Donnie say? The finish? What, the mirror polish finish? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. I don't really care for the mirror polish. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera here. if it was a matte finish, would that copper stick out more or less or what? And how do they do that? Doesn't copper melt at a different temp? I mean, I've seen some copper lines on some fancy blades in the past. I cut my palm during the unboxing video. I did the I got it. I did the unboxing video, and then I was like, I should just go live for a little bit. Here we are. But I need to move the clip. There is a tab, so we can swap the clip from the one side to the other. As a crossbar lock user with big hands, I tend to cup it in like this, which then will have it come around and it can catch my palm, as you can see right there, which is no good. So what I will do with these is I use the clip to kind of give me a little extra leverage with my fingers, and then I can stay out of the way, and now I'm nervous. and be able to close it. So when it's in my left hand and the clip isn't on that side, it's a little bit harder to kind of hold it that way. And I did also notice on the inside, I don't know if you can see that. There, you can. There are some dots, bop, 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 on both sides. So the omega spring in there curls around like that and goes into one of those dots. So you should be able to do an adjustment if you wanted to make it a little bit stiffer or a little bit lighter. I'll take one for my EDC, says Rachel. What's up, Dom? What's up, Yaz? Not a fan of the blade shape? That is not lasered, Trish. That is Damascus, copper and steel Damascus. So you can actually feel it. You can see that it's just the slightest kind of texture there. I like the blade shape personally. I like the handle has some funky design to it too. They've got a few extra little curves, little bumps, little wedges. I like the shape. I like this thumb ramp with the jimps. Feels good. You got the little choke up spot. You can put the index finger out on that kind of spooned area for doing some draw cuts. It kind of reminds me, yeah, you can see it right there. The Tuckamore, I like the Tuckamore. So it has a little bit more of a curve to it than the Tuckamore, and then the jimps ramp up versus straight across on that Tuckamore, and it's smaller. This is literally the same size as your Pyrite, your Bug Out, your Drop Bear, that not quite full size user. So yeah. Going vertical. Yeah, I do a vertical once in a while. Needs an etch. Donnie, we could still etch it. Not sure if you like the copper inlay. I've only seen a copper line on some expensive blades. So this is the more, I mean, this is still, I think they sell this. It's not available right now, so they should be available soon, but it says it's listed on their website at $169. So that's with the Damascus steel and copper 10CR15 COMOV and the titanium. And they have a bronze handle, a blue handle, a purple handle, and a plain titanium. I ended up getting the blue one, which, to be honest, it was my favorite of the four. I didn't know exactly what color I was going to get. They just said which model they were sending. I think it's a cool knife. Got to swap that clip to the other side. Should do that right now, huh? Probably just do that. Hooray. On other blade shapes, I wouldn't mind the polished Damascus just for a change. Eat pizza every day for a year and you get the powerful urge to eat something else. True. True. Okay, so we don't need, let's go sealing mode. We can go back over on this side now, inside. done the basic unboxing. Basic? Such a basic unboxer, Kenman. What's Vanderflip up to? Good to see you, dude. Okay, my chat. Fix my chat. Sorry. That refreshed on me. Live chat. Ron Crow in the house. Everyone go check out Ron. You probably all do. How's it going? Dirty Dan. Okay. It's the weekend. I just got my new Geo. Wow. I am out of it. The Komodo dragon. And I'm going to flip this clip. Let's flip this clip right now. Pyrite. God, I haven't done the pyrite in a while. The classic standard, well, this is the pyrite alt, I guess. I don't have a standard pyrite. Got that pyrite alt. I got a couple pyrite lights. And the rose gold pyrite Bowie. Acid wash the Geo and get rid of the mirror polish. Ron, I think I'm right there with you, bud. Honestly, Donnie said the same thing, and I am not a mirror polish kind of a guy. The couple knives I have that are mirror polished, I've been considering doing a DLC or something like that to it. So, yeah, maybe that might look really good. Okay, we're going to flip this clip really fast because I want to. So I noticed that the clip has T8s, which is cool. So we got two T8s for the clip. But the tab on the other side is a T6. Wow. No, did you hear that? It's not a 7, is it? Couldn't be a 7. Hold on. Ugh. Good Lord. Otherwise, I might just need a new driver or a new bit. Definitely not a 7. Okay, so that means we need a new. Uh-oh. There you go. Fresh 6. To get that one off. No. Well, we're learning. I can't get that off. Damn it. Brand new bit. Hold on. Damn it. Well, there it is. It's just a screw. I get it. It's just a screw, but it tore through it. Unfortunately. Now when I go to twist this brand new T6 from Weehaw, it just, yeah. Well, the pocket clip ones, I'm going to tighten them back down for now. The pocket clip ones came loose like normal, but the tab screw, every one of these is T8s. T8, 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 T8. The only T6 is that one right there for the tab, and one bump, one strip, instantly done. It's a bummer. That is a bummer. I keep all the extra parts. I have the boxes, I have the bags, I have pretty much everything. This one did not come with extra screws. What's up, Ron? But now I can't swap the clip on this. Get the Dremel. See, it's a brand new knife. I'm going to message them right now, or, after I'm done with the live. And I'm basically not going to touch it at this point. And if they want to see how it happened, I can have them watch the video. And that screw is jammed in there, and that is unfortunate. It isn't even, like, sometimes you have to be careful because the screws are connected and you loosen one side and it makes the other side spin freely, like with a barrel spacer. There is no spacers right there. That is literally just screwed into the body, but it is, I could probably get that 7 in there almost at this part. It's always something like this with the lefties. No, that still doesn't fit, but it practically should. Yeah, that's done. So I'm going to have to contact Geo. That is unfortunate. Full disclosure, T6s should be outlawed. Grateful Dong. Magnus Lutz Ho. Boom. Yeah, well, I went from having fun, doing great, excited about a new knife, but now I have to contact them because I can't. I was just saying too, with the crossbar lock, I need the clip to be on the left so I can grab onto it and use it. And I should be able to swap this, but that screw is completely shut. It's totally done. It doesn't even have it's round in the middle. All the others are T8s. Damn it. Just be right-handed. Look at that blade though, so shiny. I just want to swap the clip right now. Anyway, so how's everyone doing? I always want to give positive feedback and positive info and stuff, but like right now I'm at a spot, and again, I could probably get 10 of these and all of them would be fine. But I've had several different knives now, a couple of times here and there, where I get them in and you can't like, okay. It was the Vosteed where I couldn't get the tab out. Heated up. It's stripped. It totally, like, one spin and it stripped it. There are no threads anymore. That's the problem. Is it like I did this, I could feel it, I put a fresh one on there, even though my old one, I still have the old one. It's pretty much fantastic. But I'm like, I'll just put a fresh one on just to make sure. And it went, whoop, one push to twist. And you know when you go like this and you get a quarter turn, you're not sure. You're making a quarter turn. And so you're pushing and turning. And what was happening is while I was making that corner turn, it wasn't actually spinning. It literally just stripped. So it is, I mean, it's factually, where's my thing? I don't know if that's going to work. We can try. Hold on, I'm going to need to turn this around. I take knives apart all the time. I'm very familiar with how screws work and stuff, and so it wasn't like beginner error or anything. It's practically round. If you look at the one next to it, see all those bumps? See the star? That's how it should look. It should look like that. They're gone. So I don't know. I mean, the screws are all gold. So it was like they could have been potentially anodized. Put a rubber glove in between. Not a bad idea. All right. I'll be right back. You're at a... At this point, that one little bit of a turn, that's all it took. It just literally stripped them empty. Surgery glasses. Double it up. T6s are just the worst. Haven't torn through the glove yet. It practically just spins in there. Super glue in the bit. No, it's shot. I mean, no, it just spins in there. It literally, it just goes like that. It just spins freely. 1/4 turn of me trying to loosen it, stripped it completely bare. I'm not going to solder it on. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'll be 100% honest. It's like they sent it to me for review. I've got my video review of it already. I'm going to get a hold of them and see what they think. But I'll probably just send it back to them. I rarely strip screws out. I know there's a thing where, you know, you put it in there to remove a screw, and if you just kind of just go like this, you don't push hard, it goes, you start bumping, and then you're like, ooh, that's not good. And then you go in, you got to make sure. I put fresh bits on all the time, more often than I need to. I put them in really good, and I am very, you know, I've taken apart hundreds. I mean, I've done 70+ die projects, and I've taken every single one of those apart. But yeah, that's just a bad screw that just stripped out, like it got put in too tight. Grateful all you got in late. So this is the new Geo knife, Komodo. Komodo. There, that's what I said. Komodo, like the Komodo dragon. So it is a 10CR15 COMOV copper Damascus with the mirror polish and then titanium. It's actually cool. Magnus, let's ho! Thomas Connolly. Ho ho. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Magnus, let ho. Yeah, we can go back and watch it. And the first one, I was like, oh, this doesn't seem whatever. It is what it is. It's a bad screw. And the screw's in too tight, and I stripped it right out. I was pushing in hard, which means when it strips out into a circle like that, that means it didn't bump. That means it just was like, and it just grinded right through. Is it stainless? Is what stainless done? The screw? I have no idea. Only thing I know is the titanium and then the Damascus copper blade. I'm mad and I'm in Washington. It didn't alert me Barbie was on. Oh, shit. I'm gonna cut myself. When was Barbie was on earlier? Oh, Barbie's on now? She wasn't on when I started. YouTube is not cool. Oh, she must have just started. Yeah, I got the knife in the mail and wanted to open it up, check it out, share it, swap the blade or swap the clip. So I was like, yeah, we'll go. No, Dan, the blade. The blade is Damascus steel and copper. 10CR 15 COMOV. Whatever, that's the composition. And Geo's been doing some good stuff. I think it's cool. I did not have this problem on this one at all. There is a screw for this side for the tab, and then I swapped the clip. Oh. T8. T8. So the Geo Ethereal cutter is T8s all around and a T8 on the tab. This one is T8s all around and a T6 on the tab. So there is that. It's always T6s. It's always T6s. Like 6s just need to be removed from everything. That mirror polish though is crazy, isn't it? Look at that. Pretty wild stuff. T6, ooh, barf. I know. Oh, this is like one of these frustrating moments. I'm cool. I'm good. But you know how like when all you want to do is swap the clip? Like that's all you want to do. And then you can't. All right, last looks. There it is, the new Geo Komodo titanium and steel copper Damascus blade. It's cool. Edwards. You know what I think it is with the T6s? It's so shiny, right? Too shiny. I'm not a shiny blade type. I honestly think that back in the day, everyone was using T6s more because they didn't know any better. And then a couple companies made 10 billion T6s. And so now it's like T6s are free. T8s are $1 a piece or something stupid. And so that's why companies end up just grabbing sixes on things, because why wouldn't everyone just move to T8s right now? It doesn't make sense. Especially when you have a lot of knives like this where all the other holes are T8. T8, 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 T8. Why would you make just this one a T6? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Or a lot of these other ones, you know, the T8 on the pivot, T6s on there. Or a lot of them will have T8s all around, but then the pocket clip is a 6. T6s were used on the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Cicero and Burkle Cerakotes. What is everybody up to? We got a new Geo. I have a new blade steel. I'm looking forward to testing out the blade steel. Hell, T10, T15. Yeah, but that's almost like overdoing it. Not as necessary. The T8's a good enough size that they work. They're all just doing them to ruin my day. What's up, North Valley? T6, what is this? 2010? Matt Conklin's UTX 85 is junk. This T6 screw is junk. And I cut my palm because I can't grab this because it's a crossbar and I want the clip on the other side. Oh. Dom has a folder with T5s. Yikes. That blade steel's cool though. It is cool. It's unfortunate though that we are unable to do a swap. Oh well. I'm sure they're all doing it to ruin my day specifically. I should have a subscriber level called T6ers. It's a conspiracy. Everything should be just square head deck screws. What do you guys know about a square head deck screw? You ever do that? Time to drill that screw. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get a hold of Geo and I'm gonna see what they want to do. That's what I'm gonna do. And if basically I will send this back. You know, it's no skin off my teeth. You know, now if it was like something like that other one that I got and I paid good money for it and then they didn't want to do anything about it, I'd get mad and ask for a refund. But in this case, you know, they sent it to me for review, so I already did the review and it was good. I liked it so far. But as a lefty, I want to swap the clip to the other side, and you at the beginning of this, you saw in this live stream, we stripped that screw out extremely easily without really doing anything wrong. And so I'm going to get a hold of them and see what they think. But I'm not going to go in and do work. I'm not going to glue it or solder it or hit it with a heat gun. I'm not, I don't really want to do any of that. And so, yeah, I mean, if that's the case and they don't want to, whatever, I'll just send it back to them. That's fine. And then I've done my review. I will finalize my review with my secondary review and edit together saying that I had problems with the screws and I had to send it back. I'd rather it not be like that. We'll see. I'm hopeful. I'm positive. I don't want to give Geo a bad rep for a screw. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a screw. But that could be a quality control thing where if they use some type of Loctite, or if they decided, what's up, Steven? Or if the way that they're screwing that down, they're putting too much torque on it, making it too tight, is a possibility. Kevin Smith and knives. I'm starving. June, how about some butterfly knives? There's one. Let's do a fun one though. Ready? Here we go. Live blade here. Need to lurk, have the grandkids all weekend. Have a fun weekend. That sounds great. This is the Squid Industries Mako V5. What's up, Apex? Apex Carry in the house. Oh, Robin. I got a red one. Slow-mo. Yeah. Sorry, I got myself in a funk. When I get into that funk, then it's like hard to focus and just forget about it and move on. I want to swap a screw and I can't. Grr. Rough. Dual wheeled volleys. I mean, not very good. I suck, but okay, ready? Ah. I need to practice. Just never enough time in the day. I have a few knives on the way. Bought a couple, traded for a few. Waiting sucks. It does. Oh, I got a package coming from Burkle Cerakote tomorrow. I wonder what time it'll get here. Is it regular mail, or did you do UPS or FedEx or something? If it's regular mail, it probably won't be here till like 2 or Saturdays. It's going to be the afternoon. Chances are. UPS could be earlier in the day then, possibly. KDK, have you added any new additions to the gas station collection? Lately, no. I have one on the way. What was my most recent? I mean, you could consider this little mini butterfly one for that. This was one that I had gotten. How did I do this again? Let's try that one more time. This is one of my more recent ones. I do have one coming on Sunday, though. The Double Dragon. Mail from Kaiser, Ron Crow, and Chavez coming tomorrow for Cicero. Awesome, awesome, and awesome. What'd you get from Kaiser? What'd you get from Chavez? What'd you get from Ron Crow? Score 2 Wee Primoriuses at 35% off. Medium-sized flippers, super clean. Dude, 35% off. That's a good deal. Dragon Wiener. See, because it's boom. Boom. It's always about the, how well does it do this? I don't have any idea. Gonzo. So yeah, I got one coming Sunday. I'm hoping to find some on the trip down to Texas. I know I did get a few. If you watch my, be doing a series, my Road to Texas, Road to Blade Show Texas 2026 has started up. Got a video and I'll be doing some more videos as it comes down, but we'll be there in a couple of weeks. Have you seen the new Kaiser Drop Bear Zero? Which one is that? I have to admit, my first Kaiser, they tossed me. They use permanent Loctite.
Such King Gorell subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing. They called me Dragon Wiener in high school. ProTech Avalon. Anybody ever have an Avalon? Baxter's asking. I haven't. I haven't. The Chavez didn't leave the store. They thought it was a mistake. Like, no, I did pay for that. You can go ahead and send that. Dom, am I staying at Donnie's? Yeah, I'm going up on Wednesday. So I'm leaving here on Wednesday, meeting up with Donnie. We're going to crash at his place and then drive the rest of the way the next day. So we'll be up there Thursday. We'll meet up with Kevin Smith and Knives. And then the event begins. And we'll see Fred and Trish and anyone else who's going to be there. It's your biggest knife? Biggest folder? Or new releases of the Easy Open Rosecraft coming? Excellent. The Easy Open Jack or whatever. Elk River Easy Open Jack. That's the one I gave my dad. I really like that knife. But he did too, so I don't have it. Bought the ProTech Avalon a month ago when it was first available on Blade HQ. Kaiser Veratas from Ron, Wixo folder. Chavez is sending the Sangri 229 with my card of scales. And from Kaiser, you'll see. So on my way down to Texas, I did find some gas station knives, clearly of high quality. Who's going to be the spoon on that sleepover? We'll both. We both. Here's the other gas station knife I got. This one's a silly blade, Matt. The Battle Buddy. Straight up classic gas station. We have the assisted opening. It looks like it's a Balisong butterfly knife, but it's not. The spring action, the afterthought clip. Classic all the way around. New release Drop Bear Zero has 0 screws except for the pivot. Are they clip on something? I'm going to have to look that up, Thomas. And then, of course, the stainless. Oh, yeah. We could totally comb it out, baby. Brush it out. There's one under the clip. Oh, so they hide one under the clip. That's smart. There's a video of one getting torn down. I'll have to check that out. And we'll have to check that out. God, that Komodo blade's crazy. I just want to dull that up. And not, I'm talking the mirror finish, not the edge. I'm talking the mirror finish, not the edge. Shoot. I've been moving stuff around and it's making it hard for me to find some things. I need to do a final reorganization and let it be that for a while. Got my 1931 Leatherwork slip today. It's nice. Terry makes some great slips. Here's one of mine. I have 2 or what, 3 of them? 2. I'm about to get a third one though. Terry will do any color leather you want and dye it up, however, do any color stitching. He's got that awesome logo on there. The wonderful smell of leather. Ooh, baby. And my C. Reisner Cutlery Kentucky Holler Jack fits in there perfectly. I like my Kershaw Stiletto. Had it for years. Right on. Yeah, Dong, they're great. I'm going to get a couple more. I'm getting one soon. I want one for my ABW slip joint. Although I've considered, because this could be a little bit tighter. So I could just get this wet and tighten it up a little bit. Or I could do a swap and move it holds in there nice and solid, good squeeze drop. The ABW slip joint could take over that one, and then I could get a new one for this. So I could go either way. Probably just order a couple of them from them. I bought a Midnight Jack in the tortoiseshell too. Right on, Dale. Having Terry make a series of slips that when put together are a 1-to-1 replica of OJ's glove. I mean, you could do that. I got this one from him as well. This is a larger one though. I haven't really found a permanent home for this one, although that's probably best bet right now is my Rosecraft Stinking Creek Sow Belly. Fat chonker. If the glove don't fit, you must. Had your eye on the Benchmade successor? I don't know anything about that. Damn, I want an ABW Slippy so bad. They are a little more spendy, and I've been wanting one for a while now, and I missed out on several drops. So when I did meet up with a drop that worked, it was during the live stream. I grabbed it. Boom. That MagnaCut hollow grind blade is sweet. So B Shady. They fit perfectly, know what I'm saying? Burkle Cerakote's not a big slip joint guy. I will, if I'm carrying a slip joint, I also have 2 other knives on me, and neither of them will be slip joints. You know? 1, 2. What was the other one I carried with this the other day? Is this right here. Boom, boom, boom. All titanium textured. Funness. Funness? Is that a thing? Funness? How much funness can we have? QSP Mini Penguin. I'm not a slip joint guy, but the ABW made me a believer. It is great. That MagnaCut, that titanium, nice and solid, clean build, hollow grind, feels awesome in the hand. It's just, it's awesome. It's really, really cool. This was my favorite, and probably still could be. The C. Reisner Cutlery Kentucky Holler Jack with each bolster. It's one piece, that bolster, and then the liner is all one piece on each side. Then you obviously have the lock in the middle. Boom. That's a sweet knife. 154 cm on this blade steel here. Nice and solid. I've been carrying that one exclusively since Halloween. Lanyard man in the house. Look at this blade, bro. For those just joining, this is the new Geo Knife Komodo. Damascus and steel, or Damascus steel copper. Wait, no. Strike that. Reverse. Play it back. A steel and copper Damascus 10CR 15 COMOV. Say that 5 times fast. And it's super mirror. Look at that. You're looking at the reflection of my camera. Can almost, if it didn't have the Damascus, you could probably see it without the whatever. Unfortunately, the T6 screw on the tab will not come off, and I'm not going to work any harder to try to remove it. So I cannot swap the clip right now. So I'm going to have to get a hold of Geo and see what they think. But again, full disclosure, I don't get a lot of knives sent to me for the channel. I pretty much bought most of these myself. I have gotten a few here and there. I appreciate that when it happens. It's not my main goal to get a bunch of free stuff. I mean, it's always nice, but I don't pressure companies. Geo had reached out to me a while back and had sent me the Ethereal cutter. Very nice knife. I'm enjoying it. And so they got a hold of me recently, said they wanted to send me this one to check out. And I did my review on it, and now I'm going to get a hold of them and let them know the problem with the screw and find out what it is they want to do. And we'll go from there. But the design and the shape of the blade, the handle, it looks cool. I don't like the mirror polish. I think we should knock that down and etch that blade, and that would look cooler. But my personal preference. I do want to swap that clip though, and I can't. So I'm going to set that back down and stop thinking about it. So yeah, I'm going to get a hold of Geo. We're going to find out what they want to do. But it's a really cool knife. It's a fun shape. I just can't crossbar lock without swapping the clip. It is cool looking. I mean, it's a very fun, the handle shape, the design, the little choke up spot, the ramped up jimps. They feel good. This little spot on the index finger for little draw cuts. I'm totally cool with this and would love to test it out some more. But if I cannot swap the clip, I am not going to be testing it anymore. So hopefully we get it worked out in a positive way. Crossbar ew. Yes, there are definitely some knives that are out there right now that I would love to get that I'm not getting because they're crossbar locks. But that's, you know, if I'm going to spend $200 or whatever on a knife and I'm not interested in a part of it at the time, then generally I'm not going to be looking for that new Concept Qtro is really cool, but it's a crossbar lock as well. So it's kind of just not it's not what I'm looking for right now. Although I do like them. The Ethereal cutter crossbar also from Geo is great. Action's really good. This one had T8s everywhere, and it had a T8 on that tab screw. So these all swapped out real easy, no problem. Action is fun. The dimples on the titanium are super cool. I really like that. But this one, they got T8s on everything, including the pocket clip. But on this side, T8s everywhere except for the tab. The swap tab is a T6, and I put my T6 in there, made about that much of a turn, quarter turn, and when I pulled back, it had completely stripped. It's not even, it didn't even, like, it wasn't bumping, going bump, bump, bump. It just went. Because I always make sure that's the thing. When you're doing a screw, you have to push and have good pressure on it. Because if you're in there and you go dump, dump, because you're not pushing hard enough, that's where you start to make strips. And this was just a full-on grind, destroy. The golf ball milling is awesome. I love how, like, it looks like it's moving.
Dan, let's turn that frown upside down with a snuggie. Oh wait, you don't have one, do you, Dan? Hey wait, a new Geo. Oh bye bye. Because you know, sometimes you just gotta put up knife a motherfucker.
Sometimes you just got to poop knife. That's what we need to do right now. Hey, Nate, $10. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. You guys want some cookies? I don't have a Snuggie, but I got poop knives. Let's go. Oh, almost. I've never had a perfect poop knife. I always drop the poop knives. They never fly good. But you can always say you've seen someone juggle poop knives, which is nice, right? So yeah, hey Nate, look at that. It's gorgeous. The new Geo Komodo. It's a mouthful on that blade steel. Steel copper Damascus combo. 10CR15 COMOV. Titanium anodized handle. Way too mirror polished. But it is cool. It is cool. So we have a triple Magnus Lutz action. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Magnus Lutz, ho. Boom. I got someone who wants to give a special shout out to all the Magnus Lutz out there. Magnus Lutz. Oh. Yeah, baby. Rancor is officially dual wielding now. Thanks to Ramses. Poop knives and poop spatula. All right. So we have one orange poop knife. We have one blue poop knife. We have one poop spatula. This has got to go. That's going to make it. Okay, come on. All right. Chain. Poop spatch. Well, and then I dropped the poop spatch first. Time out. Let's go. Dial it. And then I dropped blue. I think if I had 3 of these, there we are. We're dialed. Oh, right when I said it. Spat poopala. We have fun here? Is this Cyril? Is that what I heard? We have fun here? Hose? Where'd they be? While on the toilet. I've been on the toilet. Voltron forms when all the Magnus Lutz unite. And all form the head. Right? Right? If I have a buzz, I actually juggle better. It's like a thing. It's pretty legit. It's early though. It's early. Is MC on tonight? I haven't watched an MC live in a while. I've been busy. I haven't been able to watch a lot of lives, catch up on videos and stuff. That's how you do giveaways. Hear me out. Okay, I'm hearing you out. I'm out. I'm hearing you. Tell me more, Cicero. Tell me more. What does that say? I had to back that up. I missed it. Boom. Nate's house is full of love. Nate's full of love. He's got a lot of love to give. He gives a shit. Take it, leave it. Wait. Yeah, Cicero, what's the idea? Leaving us hanging here. If I have a buzz, I live life better. It certainly can be. MC is boringly. We all pick on one of the 3 of the 4 poop knives that you drop first. Problem is there's not enough selections. With only like 3 or 4 different selections. Like you'd almost have to, like, oh, he's going to drop the orange one first and he's going to miss the catch with his left hand. Or, you know, so you have to combine something so that it's more of a unique answer. It's, he's going to drop the orange one first. He's going to miss with his left hand and it's going to land facing the TV. And then someone else is like, no, it's the blue one first. It's going to be his right hand and it's going to be facing the door. And so it's like you have to give 3 points of guestitude. You know what I mean? Poop knife gambling. Anybody, is that a thing? Have we just invented poop knife gambling? Hate Nate gives a poop. He's a great man. He sure is. You're all great, though, in your own ways. Different ways. I mean, I hear children are delicious. That's what I heard. Members adopt a poop knife. It gets our name. I juggle, randomly pick names and juggle. Boom. Content. So I need to get 60 more poop knives. If I grow up, I might be great. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Here's a million things I can play with. Look at how shiny this blade is. It's really crazy, silly, silly, sick. You can almost read the chat. I just want to slam it open and closed. I can't. I'm going to catch my palm because I need to swap that clip. It's snappy. I'd love to mess around with it. It's copper, yes. This is the new Geo Knife Komodo. So they're calling it a steel and copper Damascus. So you can definitely see the copper lines. And then they're saying it's 10 CR 15 COMOV. 10 CR 15 COMOV. It's a cool looking knife. Geo just sent it out for the review. I think it's pretty fun. I love the shape, the design, the feel of it. The fact that you can swap the clip to the other side if I could actually get that screw out. But unfortunately, we stripped out a screw. Doesn't happen that often. It's happened a couple of times. But in this case, I held firm pressure and twisted, and I twisted about a quarter turn, and then I was like, well, this feels weird, and then I backed up, and I could tell that basically that twist, it never went bump, bump. It just went and just ground it into garbage. And so it might have been Loctited. Loctited? Is that a thing? Or potentially, since there's no, it's not going into a space or anything like that, they just screwed that into the body or the scale. Maybe however they did that, they over torqued it. And I'm not trying to blame anyone specifically. I'm just thinking of what are the potentials. A, poor quality screw. B, someone put Loctite on it that shouldn't, or put too much. C, it got over torqued when it was cranked in there. And since there's nothing to crank against except for going into the scale, it slammed it in there too tight. D, I'm an idiot and I don't know how to take knives apart. Does anyone think it's D? I can definitely say I've taken many a knife apart. E, all of the above. Well, except for I'm not. I could say I'm an idiot, but I've taken a lot of knives apart, and I definitely know the little quirks and ins and outs of making sure to have a good bit, have a good hold on it, apply correct pressure, don't let it bump out. And yeah, that screw, it was in there so tight that it basically shredded. I thought it was turning. I'm like, okay, get a good pressure, quarter twist, turn. And that quarter twist of turn, the screw did not turn at all, but the Weehaw bit did. In reality, KDK is a knife genius. That screw screwed me. Sure did. Definitely not a genius. I have some advanced basic knowledge. And I could learn something every day. And that's what I think that a lot of people are missing out on, is a lot of times people just think they figured everything out. But every day is a new lesson. Every day is a potential to learn. Every day you try something different, or you get so accustomed to something that then you learn something new. So I always feel that I keep myself open to accept, invite information. Just because you've done something a million times, you've got it perfect. Someone might come along and be like, "Oh, have you ever tried this?" And they might have a great idea for you. Lefty, tighty, righty, loosey. Yeah, that sounds right to me. I learn every yesterday. Zachary said that happened to me last night. You got screwed by a screw? That screw was put in at 4:30 on a Friday. I'm out. It's like when I went to do an oil change myself, we couldn't get the screw, because some of those places, you go to a cheap place and they go and just lock that thing down, and now you got to try to get that screw out, and you don't have that why did they crank that thing down so hard? Poor quality T6 plus a gob of Loctite equals disaster. Hey Nate, have fun, smoke one for me. Love y'all, gotta go. Seeing a friend tonight, haven't seen in a while. Magnus Lutz for life. Where's my other one? It's on the table. There it is. Have a great time. Magnus Slut. Ho, ho, ho. Hey Nate. Always good to see you, bud. Thanks for the little super chat. Spitting some knowledge on us, as always. Magnus Lutz, Magnus Lutz, Magnus Lutz. Yeah. It's always fun to catch up with an old bud. It's been a while. Be safe, but have a good time. Have a great time. ABW Slippy. Wow. Spyderco also does too much Loctite. That's what bums me out. Because, if it would have been a good screw, I wouldn't, would have been like this, and I'd be like, and it didn't turn at all. You know what I mean? But what happened is it was like, and that completely destroyed the screw. It didn't bump one of the stars. It bumped them all. Just those are the sounds and faces I make with a good screw. Kevin was operated on? What? I don't see a message from Kevin at the moment. You had one, the pivot was stripped, Loot sent you another. Wow. See, it's like, but that's the problem. The ultimate issue here is they could send me another screw, but then what do I got? I don't want to damage the knife trying to get that screw out. And I've been to the heat gun and trying stupid stuff. It's like, that's not for me. To me, if it's going to take that much work to get it out. Yeah. Yeah. You know, really nice looking knife though. I'll tell you that much. That's probably what's going to happen, Dirty Dan. I'm going to get a hold of him and I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to send it back. I mean, I want to continue to review it, test it. I'd like to test this blade steel, cut things with it, cut a bunch of boxes and stuff with it, and see how it holds up. You know, what is it comparable to? What knife is this? This is the new Geo knife Komodo. We have Damascus comprised of steel and copper in a 10CR15 COMOV configuration. Titanium on the handle. Yeah, it's sharp. I did have I have some paper somewhere around here. Here's a little piece. It is nice and slicey. I'd easily give it an 8.5 out of 10 on a sharpness scale. A paper cup will work in a pinch. Paper cup for what? What am I missing? What a new Geo! That is correct. Does that Halloween C. Reisner cutlery slip joint have any blade play when the blade is open? Says Thomas. Nope. Boom. I'll show you up close and purse. Try to focus it. Get in there. Look right here. Look at how tight that is. There is nothing. Solid as can be. I love it. Just being silly. No, be silly. Up and down play like this. But all slip joints are like that. This way, it does not move at all. It doesn't move. It's solid. It's in there good. The only way it moves is if you go to start closing it and you push. But it's actually still stiff. Doesn't have that case quality wiggle. Does it cup paper? Paper cup? Yeah, we get the chat and then you type something wrong. I do it in texts all the time. I'll spell things wrong and I don't even notice it. This one is great though. Very solid, very nice. I love it. I love it. But I do want to test this new blade steel. It is a Damascus. But yeah, it's got the copper in there. But they definitely kept the edge of the blade a little bit more non-layered. Non-layered. I may get Vero or Chavez Auto in Texas. I can't wait to watch. See what you pick out in real time. The blade is snappy. The lock works fine. I'm just a little sensitive with trying to not cut my palm because the clip's on the wrong side. And I want to swap the clip to this side. rough. That is rough. If I nab anything in Texas, it'll be a fixed blade probably. I might pick up another fixed blade or two. We'll see. I don't have anything set in stone yet, but there's definitely a few knives that I'm very interested in. Not as many as I'd like it to be, so I'm hoping in the next week or so I can create a larger list of stuff to check out and look for. For sure. This bad boy I got from Ramsey's last night. Look at this ugly ass thing. This thing is out of control. This is the CRKT Fossil with some ridiculous serrates. Look at those three. I want a dagger, but I don't want to make one. I have to buy one then. What's up, David the Fifth? So from the last giveaway I did, there was a winner slash DSKFS slash winner slash pass along, and ended up going to Ramsey's. And so Ramsey's sent me a little care package with some knives and stuff for some giveaways in the future. This is one that I'm going to probably keep. He told me I should keep something out of the group. But this ugly, I'm sure nobody wants this. Veth serrations. And those serrations are actually sharp too. Look at this. When you get into that serrate, look at that. So it's kind of wild, wacky stuff. Ramsey said he's had this for years, never really used it. It is absolutely hideous. This thing is so ugly. It's just ugly. Weird, faceted handle, and then there's a scale on the top of it that is also like the red and black. It's got the whole speed holes in the middle too, the kind of textured bumps, the ugly serrate, the weird shape. Everything about it is fun. Neves loves them serrations. Really? What does he love about them? I'm just curious. Like getting in there for just doing some real ripping, tearing. I mean, you can feel that. That like I could let go and it would sit there and just hang on my hand. Neves? Never heard of her. I'm trying to give it a complex. Oh, come on, you have uglier knives. I do. But you have to then think about what you just said. I have uglier knives, which then means you are also saying that, yes, this one is ugly. So, in fact, it is ugly. So, it will go well with my ugly knives. I'm done typing for the day. iPhone hates me. Confirmed. They all hate you. If you had a Verizon. Good God, my brain is. If you had like a Galaxy like I have or whatever from Android, you would have typing issues too. And like there's some where I'll say some, S-O-M-E. I type S-O-M-E, and for some reason I hit N, and so it says S-O-N-E, which isn't a word. And I've done that enough that it will think that that I'm trying to type S-O-N-E. So I can type S-O-M-E, and it will try to autocorrect it to S-O-N-E, which is not a word. So I turn that off. So mine doesn't autocorrect anything anymore. I turned it off a while ago, but so I get no autocorrect on typing on my phone. But then the thing is then when I type and I accidentally hit the N instead of the M, it's still S-O-N-E. So it doesn't really fix anything. Time to make a knife out of an old lawnmower blade. That sounds fun. I've seen it. Go for it, Mac. There was a fixed blade drop today. Think 6 in the name. Had a titanium scale. Anyone know what I'm talking about? 6 in the name. All Neves needs to do is make a misdemeanor version too. Isn't he already have one called the misdemeanor? Or that it's not. I can't remember what they're called anymore. I just remember they all have like jail terminology. Mai Tai with your steak? That sounds great. I haven't had a Mai Tai in a while. Anybody know what a Mai Tai is? Light rum, dark rum, Malibu rum, orange juice, pineapple juice, splash of grenadine, something like that. The Conga Gull is your favorite? You can be a smartass all you want. Just got here. Are those serrations? What's up, Jim? Yeah, this is from Ramsey's, this CRKT fossil with the VEF serrations, the monstrous, beefy, actually sharp serrations in a grossly ugly knife that I actually quite enjoy. So there's that. Alabama Slammer, similar, except for Alabama Slammer doesn't have the 3 rums in it. Like that's what makes the Mai Tai is the light rum and the dark rum and the Malibu. The Alabama Slammer, I believe that has vodka and that might have Malibu in it, but it does. I don't think it has dark rum and light rum in it. Also, still a good drink. We're looking at like old school, like I don't know. I guess a date. I was gonna say like 90s drinks, but maybe it was the 90s when I was drinking them, or when I was bartending and making them. Ugly knife. Kind of dig it. Where is also sent me this rock tall. This is kind of fun. I have my Sabibi spiny dogfish today. Right on, Mac. Spiny dogfish is cool. It's an ugly one. Definitely kind of fits in the realm of that one we were just looking at. Rock tall multi-tool. I am not big on the multi-tools, but this rock tall is pretty cool. It has a folder. So you got a D2 blade on there with a lock. Then we have a scissors on here. And if you bring the scissors all the way out, now you've got a nice spring and a lock. Village Square Dominic. Prime rib, potato, French onion soup. Man, Kevin's killing it right now. What am I going to eat? Donnie's making meatball subs tonight. That sounds good too. And then on the other side, the thing that actually makes this sweet is the bit driver. Look at this. Boom. Snapping out bit driver that holds the bigger bits. So I could take this Phillips out and we can just pop in some bits and you could use this as a driver. Hard week deserves a good meal. And then the other side, you have all the standard accoutrements. Your flathead, your smaller flathead, your bottle opener. And they all lock out as well. So you can get like this and click out. And it's got this lock on the back. Boom. Thought it was a rock tool. Oh. Rock Tall. Sorry, that's backwards. The Rock Tall STO2. Again, not a huge multi-tool type of a user, but that's a cool one. I kind of dig it. So it's Friday, 6:30. We've gone an hour and a half. I just wanted to get on because I got this new Geo and I wanted to share it. I've been doing Friday lives a lot. I just haven't the last week or so. I've been kind of just busy getting some stuff done. But generally, live stream on Monday night, a live stream on Friday night like this, and then my normal Thursday night one. I'll be doing the Saturday morning coffee tomorrow, so I hope everyone, if you're free, can join me tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time for some knife and coffee talk. I'm going to try to get a hold of Geo right now, see what they want to do, and then I can maybe hopefully give you an update over coffee tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to get some stuff done this weekend, really ramping up for Blade Show, trying to get some projects done so I can get them sent out to a few of them for a view, and bring a couple with me to the show that I can give out as well. So I got a busy weekend. I'm going to try to get some stuff done, but it's busy in a way that it's busy with what I want to do rather than being busy with the other stuff that I have to get done. So it's nice. I'm getting kind of caught up, and yeah. Wife wants to do dinner, so it's time here too. Wear the mask in my lives. I've worn it. I wear it in the live every once in a while. It's been a little while. And next Friday is a holiday, Friday the 13th. So I will be live next Friday. And it was mentioned, Jay Korskadin, best part of waking up is Folgers in your paper cup. So that was mentioned that I should basically do a giveaway every Friday the 13th. I had been doing giveaways at every 1,000 subscribers or whatever, but my numbers haven't really been moving this last year. And so trying to base, like the first couple of years, I would do one every couple of months because we would get another 1,000 subscribers. That hasn't been happening. And so if I'm going to base giveaways off of something, I got to try to figure it out, or just do more. I'd like to do more is what I'm saying. And waiting for every 1,000 subs is now turned into something where it's not really happening. So I don't want to continue to wait how many more months it might be before we get to 11,000. And so I'd much rather just do giveaways here and there. So maybe every Friday the 13th we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll do some more because there's not that many Friday the 13th either. But next Friday is what do you got going on next Friday? In the meantime, tomorrow morning, coffee with me, 8 a.m. Central. Otherwise, Monday, 4:30. And then again, Thursday, 6 p.m. Central. Although, putting league just ended. Putting league just finished, so my Tuesdays don't have that anymore. My league starts up in April, so that'll be coming up fairly quick too, which is on Wednesdays, which I haven't really been doing lives on Wednesdays, but I might kind of pop in and do one on a Tuesday here and there. I used to do that a while ago. Give away the ugly knife on Friday the 13th. I was going to try to give away something that wasn't ugly, something nicer. You know, Donnie, you don't have any left? Donnie doesn't have any what left? What did I miss? Anyway, sorry. Grateful, yeah, they got buried. I have 3 left. I don't know what it is, but he's got something. Machete giveaway? Dude, I can buy machetes for cheap. I want to try to maybe do a giveaway of a nicer knife. But we could do silly stuff too. We'll see. We'll see. Probably going to do some giveaways over Blade Show. We're going to do some more lives. Laser Ghost Knives. Kevin Smith and Knives. Those guys will join in. So get ready, be prepared, and get those notifications and stuff ready so that when we do some fun live stuff over at, in Texas, you can join us, because it's going to be a super cool LGK all day. Right on. Thank you all for hanging out. Good time. I'll give you some updates on that new Geo. It's gorgeous. So hopefully we get that screw sorted out. That mirror finish on that copper and steel Damascus is cool. Again, if you are interested in this, they have a blue anode like this, the regular silver titanium, a bronze anode, and a purple. So they do have some variety, and it all kind of helps pop with that gold, that copper on there. It's pretty fun. So there's that. I got you. Give away a Gerber. Double down. Right on, Mac. Right on. Magnus Lutz Ho. Thomas and Dong still in here. Hate Nate already took off. Thank you guys very much. Magnus Lutz for life. And thanks to everyone else, members, subscribers, lurkers, anyone who hangs out, anyone who comments, or anyone who doesn't comment, all of the above. I appreciate you all. I hope I provide some type of stupid entertainment. I don't know. I'm having a blast. I love interacting with everyone, talking about cool stuff that's out there, checking out some new blade steels and stuff. I'm excited to kind of test this out. You know, it is Damascus, so I definitely kind of prefer a nice powder form steel, something like that. But I would love to test that out, see how it holds up. So we will find out in the future. Thank you all for hanging out. Check out all the lives. A lot of good people, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of entertainment, a lot of great knife discussion. Y'all be well. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. See you all in 13 hours and 20 minutes. I'll have my coffee right here, sitting down, relaxing. We can look up some stuff, talk about what's next. Stay sharp, y'all. We'll see you soon.